Spears, Justin Bieber, Jonas Brothers. No. What do I have in my thing my iPod right now? I got oh, you know who I've been listening? For those that know, I mean, I listen to a lot of Kid Cudi.
The new album's awesome.
What's that?
The new album's awesome.
Yeah, the new album's awesome, but I haven't had the chance to really listen to it all. So on my way here, actually, I was listening to Kid Cudi, so to answer your question. Impressive, that was good. Thank you.
What's going on, Jenks?
Hey man, how you doing?
I got a couple of questions for you.
Take your time.
Alright. I'm about to embark on making a movie and a couple of documentaries. And I got my producer boy right there. Big Top.
Is he your producer or is he your producer boy?
He's a producer. He's in the
I'm just kidding.
But I just want to get some guidelines and see if you want to work with me. And I'm not trying to take no for an answer.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That was a good one. It's good. This is dangerous. I can't say no. What's your Twitter?
I don't do Twitter.
You don't have Twitter? Oh man, it's 2010. You don't have Twitter? All right, let's look at the next best thing.
Yo, you got Twitter?
I'm doing the Facebook thing. The Facebook thing gets really. If you direct message,
I'll give it to you privately. I don't want to.
come up to me after me. Give me your email. Only because you said you won't take no for an answer. I like that.
All right.
Kudos to you. Go Yankees.
Hey Andrew, how you doing?
Hey man, how you doing?
I had two things along
Sure.
similar lines. First thing, I wanted to give you something. And then the second thing, I also wanted to ask you where you see yourself in 10 years.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Thanks, bro. I don't know. That's a. To be honest, if you told me 2 years ago I would be here, I would have rolled my eyes and laughed. Especially this audience. This is a freaking great audience. Kudos to you. What'd you say? I missed it, but I heard a curse word in there. Are you cursing me up? Oh, now. He said what? He said you didn't think you'd go to Nassau. I thought you said something else about Nassau. So I don't know where I'd be in 10 years. You know, I write a lot, so I've written movie scripts, TV shows. I have a TV show out there, written one, and a movie out there right now that hopefully will get made in the next 2 years or so. So that I consider myself a storyteller more than anything, which is why I like coming up here and just telling random stories. But yeah, hopefully in 10 years that's what I'll be doing. And and again, just so that it doesn't feel like I've given you guys a series of stories. I feel like they all come back to the similar motif of don't take no for an answer, fake it till you make it, and adapt to whatever culture you may be in. And I feel like that's something that I've always consistently tried to do wherever I am. And so hopefully 10 years down the line I can be doing whatever I want by using those three components and sticking to them.
Cool. Thanks very much, man.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Luz. This is a question with more questions. Is there a way that I can get an interview with you?
Don't say no.
Yeah, you could talk to the guy that just got my email or whatever it is. Come up to me after, I guess. Yeah.
Awesome.
We can do the interview now if you want.
No, not now. Like, a real interview.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hey Andrew, what's going on? I wanted to know how you viewed your life differently since doing this show and starting to make documentaries about life, and especially about all the different trips you've taken, especially like Japan.
I'm sorry, what was that? It was...
How have you viewed your life differently since doing the show? How has it changed you as a person?
Oh, I'm sorry, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think that if anything, I've come to understand that and it sounds really, really cheesy, but just how hard you have to work. I think everyone has a skill set and everyone has a talent or an asset. But I think if the difference between kind of the boys and the men, or if you will, are those that are able to really put in that work effort. And for every episode that I shoot, which are only 19 minutes and 50 seconds long, we shoot about 130 hours. For my Bobby V movie, which was 87 minutes long, we shot 500 hours. For Room 335, which was 90 minutes, we shot 200 hours. So I think I've appreciated more and more how important it is to work hard and how that can make a difference. And on this show, I've kind of given up my personal life to a large degree, and just really work on this thing that I'm passionate about.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
I want to know who's some of the most people that have influenced you that you interviewed and documented.
All of the subjects that I follow, obviously influence me. I could never say that one does more so than another because they all do it in different ways. It'd be like picking. If I were to pick one, it'd be like picking my favorite child in a way. You know what I mean? They all. It's true. They all have influenced me in so many different ways. I think when I lived with Emmy D, who was the houseless, homeless young woman. That gives you like a different kind of perspective because I think it's safe to say that all of us. I mean, I don't know, but I more or less all of us. We have a bad day at work or a bad day at school or a bad day with a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. We know that we can go to an apartment or a house or something with a bed that we can call our own and sleep. And with her, it was like, you have a bad day, and man, you're like, you have a bad day, and then what? You go and you sleep on the ground, you sleep in the woods, you sleep on a corner, you sleep on a sidewalk. A robber could wake you up, a rapist could wake you up, a cop could wake you up. And for me, it was just to meet someone like that, Heavy D, who had been on the streets for 10 years and had that kind of resilience and that ability to overcome the odds and just the will to just survive, is something that I'll never forget. And anytime I'm having a bad day, I'm just reminded of when I spent that time with her. And if she's able to overcome what she's overcoming, I think any of us are as well.